20 mana, 420, I like that, okay. Good numbers showing up early in the morning. First blood brought by Kaluba as Lonks initiates the attack. Right. So of course, lineup of SKADE in position to hold them back. Duplicate, line of fire there. Reinforcements arrive, 2 around car. Quite agreed away. SKADE away. See what I did there? But BTN does bring things to a close. This could be where they can push on. 1 smoke available, and 1 is all they need. 1 towards short, but BTN ends up falling in that trade. Rainmaker equalizing the scoreline, though. 2 against 2. Easing up from ramp. Ships delivers on 1 end. Lonks holding onto his ground. 3 kills to his name. Rainmaker approaching now, but he needs to find cover. Solo, 10 points of health. It needs to be the dink. Without it, he's a dead man. The rush from Rainmaker comes alive, and SKADE get themselves. They're able to reconnect those kills, and Rainmaker just popping off in the end. But, yeah, with Nexus having a fairly equal buy to their opponent.
Straight down middle, they don't want to leave any prisoners.
In that meantime, Duplicate has made his way up towards mid. Shots do go wide for the first instance. Troubling situation, but he still retrieves it, and there is the assistance. Rainmaker and Kaluba there to help out, but Kaluba can't do that much. Long position, not quite looking in that direction as they do not approach from Catwalk. Instead, they get surprised from A-Long. 7 seconds. Can they get the bomb on time? They cannot. That's it. SKADE will win the round.
Yeah, and it's very unfortunate
because look at this. Ships aggression. Not anticipated. There you have it. 1 for 1. No, it won't be traded though. It could have been juicier though. And that's why I got a slightly bit excited. Duplicate not having enough of this. Spray down. Dennis thought thankfully he's there to help out, but not for long. It's Nexus to win out on those trades. Over. Split retake here. First kill goes to Lonks. Now they can focus their powers onto Rainmaker.
2 versus 2 handled pretty well by Nexus, honestly. The way they
in their position, they could have definitely played the safe game. And, I mean, they do this over and over again. It's not the first time they've aggressed through mid, right?
Escape bullets. Duplicate is trying to help out. He can spot a few heads through the smoke, and they're doing quite a bit of damage. Denislaw and Duplicate, this utility and the scout rifle combo is making it very difficult. It needs to take advantage of that high HP sound. That is too free.
Why aren't they looking? No one took to care.
But it's good that Nexus can immediately show a
This time towards the lower end tunnel side. BTN expects it, but it doesn't even matter. Quicker to the trigger. 1 crosses already. The other will attempt to do so. Spray down across it, but it's Lonks and Zello both to retrieve a couple of kills. And they go, Lonks again, stopping them in their tracks. Peekaboo, goodbye. And there comes another. Lonks with a full piece this round. Years of contention, but instead, Catwalk looks to be taking over. Lonks with the first kill. Refract from Duplicate. Doubles it up as well. Perhaps the 3rd. Duplicate, you're insane. Reload, but still survives. Sound aggressive, but it might be all in vain. Denislaw there to retrieve him. Zello doubles it back up. It's a fiesta. Zello again. And we're down to a 1-on-1 standoff. The bomb needs to be collected into the hands of Rainmaker. SKADE, all they need to do is play bite time here, and the headshot connects. SKADE back into the game. Couple of smokes as well. Duplicate on the side, spots out a couple of legs there. Jump over. Misplaced smokes are costly, and that's why SKADE are there to stop them. Bomb not quite had the space to go down, but Zello shutting down Duplicate, giving them a chance. BTN still with a deagle, but the rest may assist them. Zello, slow peek, that's going to let him win. Although he stinked. And it's a exchange of nades. Denislaw, the sound walks into the open. But the time is ticking. Need to act fast with it, but both SKADE players get themselves the kills necessary.
He's the youngest talent on the roster. Thought, oh no, Ships has botched it. Loses out an opportunity to get a free kill on.
Duplicate, maybe do the boogie. Oh, BTN will not let him. Jiggles his thighs. Raga again backs up Nexus to win so much out of that. Huh, okay, Sound makes his way onto the B site casually enough. As casually as it could be. Rainmaker, all that is left. 2 kills though, makes things doable. Meanwhile, that Havoc is...
And it'll be a bit more difficult for them to react to it as the time comes through. There it is, 1 versus 1. Reload ensues. 3 kills already for the man, and he needs to make it a 4th, but he can't get there. He can't check out the angle.
Onto the B site. A lot to do here. Ships won't be able to perform. It's all down to Kaluba. A little bit messy, and that will be costly. Rainmaker looks to recover, but Raga is there to stop him just like that, and Nexus make it look easy.
In the roster of Nexus, especially if you're doing it against a team like SKADE, that is super commendable. Brains.
Like if it's something they actively think about. Pistol round underway.
Oh,
actually a lot more fruitful than I anticipated. Dennis Law runs away with
decent idea that somebody might be behind this door, and he peeks right into him. Perfect intuition.
Well, they're fighting it free. Oopsie, my voice is
failing. No, that shouldn't have happened, Pavlos. Kaluber's position was vital, and now the bomb is going down. Zello, he's gonna have the comfort of a teammate securing his back. Lonks, quick to get the 20th frag on the board for himself, and is just going to be Rainwaker, clutch player, in a 1 versus 2, trying to find both heads. He's got a very narrow angle to work with, and Zello has yet to reveal himself. And as soon as he does, that's when he fires as well.
Nexus are able to overcome it. We were talking about clutch potential, hasn't quite shown itself. Well, here we go. Directly back into the game.
A disadvantage for the CT side, but Chips is quickly able to reclaim it. They have telegraphed the fact that they don't realize there's nobody close because they've thrown out a Molotov preemptively.
There's no way they win this, right?
Yeah, not a chance. Yeah, Rainwaker's not going to let that happen.
Kind of said that statement in disbelief unless they got in that first kill there, but overwhelmed. Zello doubles it up, 12 seconds. He finds that, there may be an avenue, but no. Ooh, wishful thinking for us. But it's on the wrong side. It's towards long. Dennis Law delivers with the first. The player that has dropped. Delivers on the second. Dennis Law, that's what you needed. Dennis Law again. Ooh, if he bounced back with another, that would have been brilliant. It already was. Brings things to a close. SKADE have a chance. Not quite quick enough there, Zello. Rainwaker deletes him. And it's all down to Raga. 3 players approaching from multiple angles. This is going to be a tough on a horse. Just like that, Rainwaker puts things to a close. SKADE.
You shouldn't be allowing teams like Nexus that are a bit scrappy right now.
They're actually aggressing here. Yeah, Ships have spotted out some movement, but they're not quite sure how many are showing up on shore. And Kaluba will spot it out in the end. Spray down. Ooh. Chunks them down. Ships is there also to help. Rainwaker peeks out again. Simply enough, SKADE. They prohibit.
I want to see how they play this Dust 2 now. Rainwaker, he's the first man to chime in. Sound is going to be such a menace behind this box, Pavlos. Don't think they take him out anytime soon, but BTN, he takes a little bit of time to finally join the party, and in the meantime, his squad is starting to be taken out. Flashbang is good. Rainwaker and Dennis Law, though, they're getting the dirty work done, which only leaves 2 members remaining for the CT squad, and Raga, he is demolishing them, has quickly brought the numbers equal, and Lonks, the man who's been so good with in terms of firepower, he's starting to chime in, missing a few shots, eventually connects, and it's Raga. This is just going to be a throwaway round. Not much they can do off of this Nexus. They've got in the double digits already, basically. Only thing they might be hoping for is maybe a little bit of damage, but that luxury is not going to be granted anytime soon. Zello seems like he's on some aim practice, but the bomb isn't in the hands of Duplicate, which means that just trying to get that bonus isn't going to work out either.
Smoke out. Aggressive start towards A-Long, and it works out. Duplicate entry fragging. That's what you need. K-47s, of course, can do quite a hefty bit of damage. Rainmaker delivers on the backlines, being a menace. They're not dropping a single bit.
Bit of an investment, just trying to get this AK out of his hands, but at the same time, you know, you're risking your M4. So lots of win conditions can't line up for them. Duplicate, though, he's not going to be able to find his lineup, which means that Raga's flames will consume him. Now onto the B site. Sound is quickly trying to deploy some utility to find some space. Headshot connected, brilliant, but doesn't last for too long because Rainwaker is there to death.
Ships there.
Oh,
not a chance. Drop. Nexus now having
started early. They would still have to wait for Zello to bring the kit all the way over, and that risked him not being able to take, regardless of the fact that he might be peeked through. But look at BTN. He's playing right around the smoke, which means that he can get away with 3 kills. A madman spraying around. It's Rainwaker and Ships now left alone. 2 versus 4, which is quickly going to be left to 1. Rainwaker is the man standing. Very important clutch player for the squad, but I don't think even Rainwaker can get this done, although he's gotten a decent start to it. It's not going to end well. Nexus, a very reasonable chance to bring it together, right? It's only a 2-round deficit. Economic threats will always be looming around the corner, and And he's about to be aggressed by Duplicate. We haven't really seen the young gun on the AWP too often, so that's going to be interesting, but we don't get a chance to witness too much of that action because Rainwaker and Chips have quickly been taken care of. BTN pulling the road back in their favor, but it's still a bit far out of reach. Duplicate should be getting a bit of a freebie as Sound moves in, but no. It is very little HP left on the man, but...
Really good position. Denislaw from afar can be such a big menace here.
Just that flashbang was enough of a menace, but... You can't ever count them out, simply because of the form they've shown us they're capable of showing. Too much control anywhere on the map, you know? They've been locked out of long. They should be aggressing through middle very soon. I mean, I said that, and it seems like I've already cursed Nexus because they've lost a member. Kills. But yeah, this should mostly just be a wash at Pavlos. It's just... You can't expect Logs to get too much done. There. Okay, they've got the ball rolling, but Denislaw is there to say absolutely.
They will aggress. They will show you who's boss. A lot of damage inflicted onto these pistols, but same thing for them as well. They're actually doing damage themselves. Could be dangerous.
Oh, no, not like this. Why did that body fly like 500 feet up? Can he get more done off of this? Yup, that is Rainwaker's head being clawed off like an eagle picking up its next meal. And Sound will be the one to put the final nail in.
Be anticipated, Denislaw. Spotted out something. Oh, quick to react. That's the AWP put into good use. And Incendiary spray down. Duplicate ends up dying. Denislaw as well. That's two weapons out of their hands. They could keep it going. Rainwaker picks up an AWP himself, pushing through. Raga, he's buying time here. Not only does he buy time, he gets himself a kill. In through the smoke, survives it. One deagle shot should do the job. Chips can't quite do the job required of him. And now Rainwaker's window taken over, tunnels as well, and BTN from behind puts a bullet through his skull. The whole thing.
Raga, I mean, control is probably the best word here because Zello's going to be doing just the same. Okay, Kaluber gets a consolation prize, but it's going to be very difficult for them to do too much off of this. Want to head straight into middle. BTN has been spotted, but okay, Kaluber, now he's gotten the conversation started. Smoke and Molotov combo allows them a bit of information, or at least the denial of relatively easy access onto the B bomb site simply because there hasn't been a player crossing over, and when he does try that, Sound will...
There's a chance we'll be seeing the real SKADE today. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Playing it very close, but he's flashed out. Now they want to push in. And Sound is flashed as well. There's no way to get anything done. Two no-scopes from Zello. He's an absolute madman. But still, the numbers are equal, Pavlos, and it can be anybody's game. Molotov to stop anybody from pushing through window. There's already a man through the door, and BTN, he finds himself on the short end of the stick.
Launches himself. No money in the back for him. Lost bonus, not there.
Flashbang to clear it out. Duplicate. Charging in solo. Lonks no longer a part of the server, and that is a critical...
On the CT side, he loves being the aggressor, therefore being the entry for his team. But other than that, they don't want that. They want a different pie. They want a different treat. That's the A-long position. Even then, Duplicate holds on. Dirty is the exact word you can describe that. 3 kills in the name, keeps going. Sound finally gets an AK-47.
Helmet being spotted. Rainwaker, that's one. And no, Rock is very close. And he's going to be good enough to take away both. That is take advantage of that. That range on the pistols. But they seem to be going for a flank. At best, maybe they can surprise these players with 1 or 2 kills at best. But Raganzello, okay.
So they're actually going for the win here.
Oh no, not like this.
Zello with the AWP on the backline can be able to do so much. There's a couple of players that can swing. There's a lot of players looking this direction. Raga, spray down, simple enough. Duplicate stops one, but that's it.
Enough time though.
They've got the defuse. Is there a kit? I'm not sure. Is there?
No. No, they nearly.
They're disqualified from the tournament. Or kind of knocked out of the tournament. Disqualified isn't quite the word. In they go. Ooh, all-important kill. Entry to the B side, Zello. He's there to stop them. Gatekeeper of the rest. Now the rest of SKADE, as well as Nexus, looking to fight in this direction. Denislaw, a lot of noise. That's the bomb. Nexus, they can win this. We're looking at a potential overtime right now. And it's all down to Rainwaker for us.
Slowly but surely. That is a headshot. But he can't connect on BTN in time, and that is going to be the brute force their way through, using a Molotov, using smokes. And Denislaw's already picked up Raga on the A site. Not on the A site, it's on short instead. Okay. I wasn't expecting the case.
Still damage inflicted, still a chance. Denislaw though, making sure that mid cannot be approached without issues. Early aggression, patience from Denislaw pays off. Only one man standing, and against a 1v. After all, money's not being an issue. The shots, that's the first. Needs another 2. That would have been a no-scope kill. Nara said okay right now, but they can hold off the A-long push, and that's the important part. But Denislaw finds the pixel. All that was necessary. Now, BTN,
you know there's a second player there, right?
I think so. Spotted. Simple enough. Smoke can drop. As long as they don't try to trickle them out of position. Trying to find them. Folks, final chance for them to get the win here. And that's all it is. SKADE, 17-15.
To have a comfortable duel if anybody decides to push through, but Ships, he's creating space on the B side. Zello doesn't want any of this to happen though, so players busy on B while most of the action happens on A.
Raga, good shot. Ooh, doubles it up as well. Nexus, this is where they hold on. This is where they hold a stand. Keep themselves alive. Don't allow the 3-0 early. Giving them a situation where they can potentially still win on the next half of OT. Rainmaker. 2 down, 2 to go. Down to 19, he's so low. He needs clean headshots, won't be able to find them. For that reason,
this will be so tough. Yeah, Ships is stock. Oh, trying to push through the smoke is going to be dirty for Denislaw, and that AWP will fall as well. Nobody on the B side remaining. Rainwaker spotted, boosted up on the box. M4 sprays knock time unless they somehow pull off some gymnastics where they get 2 very quick kills and just hold W all the way to the bomb. And you're potentially looking at SKADE crumbling.
Someone's head is too big there. Blocks away smoke.
SKADE is just struggling on all fronts. They've lost HP on the AWP player. That is perfectly done from them. Peeking out with 2 players, making sure that the spray down will not be connecting anytime soon. Need to follow through. Denislaw wants to reposition, and this AWP is going to have to put up the numbers, but unfortunately it falls just a little bit short. Zello, that's a shot he normally doesn't miss, but it's not going to matter because BTN...
That their approach is going to be determined by this push. SKADE can stop it here, or they falter. Good spray, Ships, duplicate as well, lining up with nades, but all of a sudden BTN looks to whack into it. Raga as well, duplicate with a double.
Time now.
Nexus has been stopped. Zello is all that is left. Ships doing a crazy spinneroo.
Lots of money for both of the squads. Flashbang out. Denislaw peeks through. That is a free kill for him. No contention at all. Even though they take the hold that thought. Ships. He's gonna be punished for his efforts, and I'm not sure why.
This 2 players has to drop away. Smoke out. Rainmaker catches 2. SKADE is still in it. Zello is able to return. Denislaw though with a couple of his own.
They're going to have this. Hold that thought. Lubert thought he was gonna get that kill, but he falls short.
All to do here. The only man between these opponents' side onto the A side. Ships also looks to chime in. Ships? Excuse me? Where did that come from?
As well.
Was he on catwalk this whole time in between the smoke? But either way, it's a 2v2.
Rainwaker, nice angle for him to find. Very difficult shot to hit, but he'll get it regardless. Lonks not really hitting any shots here, and Duplicate will be able to put the
place. But right now, Ships is in trouble. He needs reinforcements of Kaluba, and he's already chunked down low, swinging out, ends up dying. Ships is all that is left. I'm afraid the third round in this half may not come to fruition, but Denislaw and Ships look to change my mind. Unable to do too much with the bullets flying through the smoke and the air.
Denislaw swings right out, but yeah, I mean, unless he has 2 knives that he can put in, Look will be the only thing standing in between him and the onslaught of players. Lonks is acting as the insurance policy around the corner. Raga already picking up 1 kill. Flashbang to help out. Holding W as he moves in with the spray down, but Kaluber's good for 2. That's still a 3 versus 3. And
and they're there to collect them. Even though Nexus had the initial advantage, now they do not.
That's a shot Raga from Nexus, and Zello wants to deploy one. There it is. Sound is allowed to push through. Quickly taken care of by Ships, but Zello's got in a jumping no-scope. And now, He only needs to find one more. There it is. Zello keeps them in contention. Nexus. A double in a row.
Oh yeah, true. Sorry, my brain went sideways for a bit. 21-21 is the scoreline we were expecting, right?
The big man on the server has already been taken away, which means the SKADE have a significantly better chance, but it seems like they don't need him. 3 kills for them, but Chips, he's wreaking havoc.
Chips!
3 kills for him as well. Quickly turns it around with a triple. Sound, oh no. He's running around with a knife out. No, don't make that mistake, Chips. You had it, your opportunity. Well, what a good response from him, and Sound now realizes that the only avenue he does have is taking that AWP and taking it home, but man, it got dicey.
It did. For a second there, I was like,
one more chance remaining, though.
That point. Denislaw again. First blood. They aggress from Denislaw. First and wait. Spotted. Drops back. Heard. Fox will look to aggress. Raga delivers. Nexus have equalized the scoreline when it comes to the numbers per duplicate. He's here with a backstab. You cannot drop the ball here, sir. That's one, but Sound keeps on fragging. One after the other. Duplicate, all that is left. He's got the Rainmaker with him as well, but they're touching the bomb. They're going to stick it, aren't they? They're definitely going to stick it. They need to get the defuse on, but can they do it in time? Yes, they can. SKADE take home.
It's not going to be a single smoke. No utility, nothing. It's just going to be that duel. Zello, quick peek out. Makes it look very easy. Maybe SKADE can get the advantage early on, but the bomb is still yet to go down. Have quickly try to... Oh, yeah.
Ooh. For I thought Nexus would have been able to hide away for a long time, then be menaces, but all that is left is BTN. SKADE know exactly where he is, but it doesn't even matter. Both players low. BTN himself not doing too healthy. SKADE should be able to win this if they hide away properly. Crossfire setup, simply enough ships collects.
And round one. Feel confident. Straight into Banana we go. There's a player waiting right around the corner, but the MAC-10 will overpower. The close-range duel is just too good for it.
I haven't even checked it. You can't do that. No, you can't let them be. They finally realize, and Raga though, quickly back in it. Gets one before he ends up dying himself, but keeps...
I can remember that glitch as long as hold that thought. There's still an opportunity, but no, there's no kit though, Pavlos. There's no chance to get this. Yep. That's just a waste of weaponry.
Maybe miscommunication this time around. I guess it's a denial of weaponry on the side of SKADE, but still.
Nothing to feel threatened about. In theory.
In theory.
Until this happens.
Yep. Banana control fully given over. Instead of SKADE holding back their onslaught. They haven't voided. No, they haven't. They absolutely haven't. All of a sudden, BTN and Zello are able to bring things back to a point where Nexus can recover. Overwhelmed by angles, Nexus get themselves in their back lines and make things ever so uncomfortable. Kaluba, all that is left, shut down. Nexus pull off
while brackets control was being established by SKADE, they got backstabbed by Nexus. Zello puts that AWP to good use, already making things a little bit hard.
Kaluba was out in the open for a second there, but here comes the smoke, here comes the push. 2 to deal with. A lot of kills collected. B site clear. That's the take.
Okay. Not exactly sure how SKADE managed to thread the needle there, but Zello's moving in hot. That's the first one is. But they're slowly losing out on time. The bomb is planted in a way where they can defuse without even getting on top. That is... I have no words,
CT's off guard before rotations come in. Here comes the flash. They're going to push directly into it. Zello there to stop them, but it's BTN to line. Bullets up into their body. Zello ends up dying. The deagle shots of Kaluba. But it may all come in too late. BTN survives for just too long. And rotations have arrived. I think to allow the push. There's going to be some sort of a setup given over. Rainmaker with the first kill. Opens up long. Zello, AWP in the hand. He's got the assistance of a player in pit, but he needs to turn his attention towards the long position. Sound as well. They've stopped this onslaught from happening. Kaluban ships need to act quickly before the rest to arrive. They need to shut down Sound. They do so as well. It's Nexus, they're ever so close. They can...
BTN walking straight into Ships' crosshairs. Makes the duel so much easier, but Longsword wants to move right into the action, but no. Lots of money, big advantages, but it seems like Nexus do not want that to happen. Pushing straight into Banana, but they don't come out on top of these duels. Kaluba.
The fan of either of these two teams, there are reasons why you're happy about it.
Another point with regards to loss bonus. And Nexus MP9s in the next round.
Quick push here. Nexus taking it to their own hands. They actually run away with another kill there, Zello. Rainmaker to push out. Checking all angles. Raga quick to react, quick to the trigger. Nexus, this is their round, courtesy of Zello. Three-piece in the back.
Headshots to be taken away. Duplicate straight out of brackets though. That is very fast control, and they're going to be punished for it because Raga gets away with 1 kill, but that's a lot of control.
To be used, flashes as well. Quick kill, so important. And all of a sudden, with the noise made towards A, the obfuscation has worked out, but they need to.
And they want to go for this. You can already see Zello trying to carve himself out an opportunity, but he's missed a shot. That means that 2 players have quickly been converted, and Lonks is the only member remaining on the squad trying to go in for the retake. They know exactly where he is, and he receives a bullet between the eyebrows.
Their opponents to the wrong side is how they start to win things out. Quick kill by Zello, though. You can see he's not happy about this situation. Alright. Okay.
Mackin does seem to work out in their favor, but it's still an advantage for Nexus. Duplicate doesn't quite know if there's a player in second oranges, but now BTN will finally reveal himself. Flashbang out, Kaluber doesn't even get a chance to check that angle because Ragos quickly climbed up on top.
Yeah, you can't miss that shot, can you, Sound? Absolutely not. Good defense smokes, but I think that SKADE don't really care about that. Good flashes. It's a matter of finding these kills, and it seems that Nexus is getting the better end of that bargain. Raga unrelentless. And now SKADE left with 2. 3 of the players that entered, none of them survived. If your Nexus should be happy about that. Early aggression there shown by Raga. Ships will be able to find him. Lonks. Things are falling to a close here. Denislaw, I mean, likely to save. Ends up going for the trade instead to deny weapons himself. But
into brackets they go. Zello on the other end. Takes a sweet time in Raga and will be on cleanup duty.
Well, we've seen them fall flat on the CT side before. I wonder if that's going to happen on Inferno as well. A lot of damage inflicted, but not many kills. Lonks finally shuts the push down, or at least slows it down for just a little bit longer. SKADE continuing to push though. They haven't spotted out South. Now they have to get the spray down. Can't find the head, but Kaluba's there to help out Lonks. The space given, the space provided, again delivers. 3-on-3 standoff, but out of smokes. Well, there's one on Denislaw, but he won't be able to deliver it that quickly. He's not even in the fight. He's not even relevant on the A site right now. Now he throws it, but it's just too late. It's all in vain. Ships, they realize where he is. SKADE, that'll look to
round because normally you would expect them to take early control and then send a player back. Nope, not the case. Raga, Ships is quickly going to dish out some damage, and Rainmaker now knows that there's more players coming through. Very clean shot. He knows exactly what he's aiming for, and now he's going to feel ice cold as he keeps putting players in the coffin.
Ice, BTN. Ice, baby. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. You would commenting about there being 3 players towards B, 2 towards A. That's going to be
not as enabled as a CT. Will he still put up the numbers? Denislaw, elbow spotted, but he's just too quick on the trigger, man.
And I think this comes in hand with what you said, seeing the AWPs play up against each other, the fights. Oh, okay! Lightning quick!
Mouse. That's why it feels so light.
His mouse is an extension to his hand, to his brain, if you will. Direct communication. Of course, that's what nerves are for, right? But doesn't win on the trade, even though he had the delicacy of swinging and having the right idea. Zello doesn't check. Confusion, but it is going to be SKADE that runs away with win. Indeed. Let's see, Denislaw. Early aggression, that's what you like to see. That's what you know SKADE from, to find these kills here. Oh, so important. They don't check it. Oh no! 2 kills going in there for Duplicate and Ships. And now the attack is stopped. Surely they can't win this. Surely not. Duplicate realigns himself, but it Ships to come out on top. SKADE, keep it. You want as much as you can get. And this is their chance. Done a quick kill, opening things up. Raga as well. Duplicate, can you find more than one here? No, you cannot. If it's gonna be the B site, they'll have plenty of players there waiting. If it's the A site, they'll go for the hole, but it's Duplicate that runs away with 2 anyway.
To help out. Zello. Yeah, he's not even gonna get a chance to help Sound. He's the last man remaining now when... Ooh, okay, that's the first no-scope. Can he show us some more of that magic? Yes, he can! And if he can only find Kaluber, no.
SKADE. They're going to move directly in. A lot of noise, a lot of flashes. They're not showing them ground until they're unflashed. Running out on those trades, but Sound is still alive and still could be. Oh, but there's a caveat in the mix. Chips looking to come in from apartments.
BTN.
May not even come down to that. BTN doing a lot, so is Zello. Zello, stop it! All down to Ships. They have no idea where he is, and that's what's important.
He's killed off his own
He's no
teammate,
clue!
though.
And there you have it. Ships delivers.
Chime in, and just by virtue of having the MAC-10, you're expected to receive a little bit of damage before you dish some out. No. No chance there.
Really not. BTN delivers. Okay, Nexus have a chance.
Denislaw needs to rotate, otherwise they're going to falter here. Kaluber, at least he's got a bit of an angle to work with. That's the first kill, and the spray down!
No way!
He manages to get all three! He wasn't even aiming for that second one! BTN, now you're the last member remaining. It was meant to be. Nexus, they had such a good play, but that's going to be it. SKADE, they come out on top, 16-8, and not a...